You're listening to Weekly AI News with Shaily. I'm your host, Shailendra Kumar, here to unpack the latest breakthroughs, trends, and whispers from the world of artificial intelligence and machine learning. Whether you're a researcher, practitioner, or simply curious about how AI is shaping our world, this is your go to weekly dose. This week, we've witnessed some compelling shifts from AI systems rewriting the very way science gets done to enterprise AI stepping into the big leagues with multi-$100 million partnerships. So, set aside a few minutes and let's dive in. First up, a game changer from the Allen Institute for AI, Theorizer. Now, imagine an AI that reads through piles of scientific papers, not just skimming, but synthesizing new scientific laws and theories all on its own. That's exactly what Theorizer does. Traditionally, scientific discovery relied heavily on human researchers to parse literature, identify gaps, and frame hypotheses, a process painfully slow and inherently limited by how many papers a person can digest. Theorizer tears down that bottleneck. By automating the extraction of hypotheses directly from research literature, it essentially creates an end to end scientific discovery engine. This isn't just science fiction, it's an evolution in the scientific method itself, with AI stepping beyond assistance into the driver's seat. Think about the implications: faster breakthroughs, more unbiased theory generation, and a potentially explosive acceleration in research across fields. But here's a question to chew on. Could relying on automated theory synthesis risk missing the serendipity born from human intuition? Food for thought as we forge ahead. Bonus tip for the research enthusiasts tuning in: keep an eye on the upcoming KDD 2026 conference, where AI for science is taking center stage. This will shape how AI systems interface with scientific workflows in the coming years. Shifting gears, Anthropic just dropped Claude Opus 4.6, a giant leap in enterprise AI. Up until now, many large language models have been fantastic coding assistants, but limited when handling complex, long term projects. Claude Opus 4.6 changes that, with its staggering 1 million token context window, 10 times larger than what we usually get, and stronger multi agent collaboration abilities. What does that mean in practice? Imagine AI agents that can read and remember entire organizational documents, spreadsheets, presentations, and even financial analyses, all seamlessly connected. It's like giving your AI a power memory upgrade, enabling it to execute tasks that span weeks or months without losing track. And Anthropic didn't stop there. They extended this agentic paradigm with Cowork, letting departments automate workflows without needing to write a single line of code. So AI is no longer just a tool, but an embedded teammate in your daily grind. Here's a lighter take. Finally, the AI that remembers your entire project without asking, wait, what were we doing again? Now, I wonder, with so much AI collaboration, will meetings become obsolete, or will we just have AI powered meetings? Thoughts? Speaking of enterprise integration, OpenAI made headlines with its Frontier platform and a whopping $200 million partnership with Snowflake. This essentially embeds OpenAI's models natively inside Snowflake's secure data cloud, meaning AI agents can now reason directly over governed enterprise data with built in compliance, uptime guarantees, and disaster recovery. In other words, AI is not just some shiny gadget anymore, it's becoming mission critical infrastructure. Early adopters like HP, Oracle, and Uber are already piloting the integration, signaling a shift from AI as a novelty to AI as the beating heart of enterprise workflows. This also raises the stakes in the AI vendor wars, especially against Anthropic's growing enterprise focus. One angle to spotlight here: by becoming part of the data platform's architecture, AI vendors gain a durable competitive advantage, unlike model upgrades or research papers. It's a smart bet on owning where enterprise AI lives, breathes, and scales. So, a question for our tech leaders out there: how does embedding AI directly inside your data infrastructure reshape your approach to security, compliance, and innovation? Next, Apple's Xcode 26.3 release heralds a new era where agentic coding is the norm, thanks to integrations with Anthropic's Claude Agent and OpenAI's Codex, developers get AI assistance not only for code generation but also for debugging and architectural decisions, all inside their IDE. Meanwhile, CoreWeave launched Arena, a production scale testbed that simulates real world AI workloads at unprecedented scale, up to 770 times larger graph datasets than before. This bridges a long standing gap between lab experiments and real world deployment failures. Together, these innovations mean we're moving from throw AI code over the wall to AI native software development, where autonomous agents make architectural calls and production readiness is rigorously tested before rollout. It's like upgrading from training wheels to racing bikes in the AI development world. Here's a little nugget from the Boston Institute of Analytics. The future AI engineer's job isn't just prompt crafting, but orchestrating fleets of autonomous agents. Makes you wonder, will coding boot camps soon include Agent Fleet Management 101? Rounding off this week's highlights, there are strides in both model reliability and privacy. Structured language models, or SLMs, emerged as a new class aimed at sectors where trustworthiness is non negotiable: law, finance, medicine. By incorporating known reasoning structures, they reduce hallucinations, a perennial headache in enterprise AI. In parallel, Mistral's Voxtral Transcribe 2 is pushing speech to text on device with lightning fast latency, around 200 milliseconds, while prioritizing privacy and cost. This edge AI approach is key to applications where data sovereignty and real time response are critical. This trend aligns with what we saw at CES 2026, where edge AI and physical autonomy are taking off. Nearly 3 out of 4 companies plan agentic AI adoption within 2 years, showing that smart, reliable, privacy conscious AI isn't just desirable, it's becoming essential. Here's something to think about. As we trust AI more in life or death and high stakes domains, how do we balance model interpretability against performance trade offs? It's the classic dilemma of trustworthiness versus raw power. To wrap it all up, these developments form a clear narrative. AI is pivoting from isolated models to interconnected, agent centric architectures, matured enterprise infrastructures, and responsible, interpretable systems ready for real world impact. If I had to pick the most consequential story this week, it's the OpenAI Snowflake partnership. This move cements AI's role as foundational enterprise infrastructure for years to come. It's no longer about the shiny model on the block, but who owns the playground. And that playground is your data. Remember the words of pioneering AI researcher Judea Pearl: to understand science, we must understand causality. Similarly, to fully unlock AI's promise, we need to build systems that not only predict, but explain, integrate, and orchestrate seamlessly. If you enjoyed this episode, connect with me on YouTube, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Medium. Search for Shailendra Kumar. I'd love to hear your thoughts on these developments, questions you're pondering, or topics you want me to cover. Don't forget to subscribe, share this podcast with your network, and drop a comment. Together, let's stay ahead in this fast moving AI journey. Till next time, keep thinking critically and keep AI human.